Hi guys, Hadrigon here. Today, I want to talk about Leorio. We all know Leorio is one of the main characters, part of the main cast. But when you look on YouTube, for instance, you see all these character analysis on Kurapika, Killua, Gon, but not so much on Leorio. And I find that pretty bizarre, because it's my opinion that Leorio is the real hero of Hunter x Hunter. He's the real main character, so to say. So in this video, I want to talk about why I believe Leorio is the underrated hero of the series.
Damn, son, it's Major League Rock.
And she till I die, all these lollies call me. Rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii.
So, why did I even come up with this idea that Leorio is the face of the series, the franchise? Well, it comes from a scene in York New City. It's when Melody tells Leorio, "You have the nicest heartbeat out of anyone in the city." And that really made me think, Leorio is the most selfless character in the series. His whole motivation for being a hunter is the only one which isn't selfish out of the main cast, right? Killua wants to be a hunter because he's bored and he wants to escape his routine of being an assassin. Kurapika wants his personal vendetta and revenge, as well as protecting things he feels are of value. Then you've got Gon, who's trying to find his dad, because in his mind, his dad is his sense of self-esteem. And if he can find his dad, he can find meaning in his life. But Leorio isn't even becoming a hunter for himself. He's becoming a hunter for others. And we see this in his backstory, especially in the 1999 anime, where he was willing to commit suicide to be with his dead friends, to not leave his dead friends there hanging in solidarity. And I think that's pretty powerful. I think it's also powerful that his aim is just to heal people. And he's doing it without making any money. He wants to be able to himself take a financial loss for a charity to help people and to save people's lives. So that really made me think of that. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to see a bit of an underrated appreciation for this character. It made me think in every single arc Leorio was involved in, he's always a support character. And Leorio, as we saw in the Zoldyck family arc, and we saw in York New City, he's very strong himself and he's very capable. In the Zoldyck family arc, he was the one who was first able to open the testing gates. He was the physically strongest. At the start of the series, we saw he was about even with Kurapika in hand-to-hand combats. So we see all throughout the series that he's extremely competent. And then when it comes to learning Nen, he decides to take a backseat. He decides to focus on being a doctor. I find that pretty noble. And we see then when he does learn Nen, he's then got Nen where it's really powerful. And we saw him punch Jing, and now he's part of the Zoldycks. No, sorry, not the Zoldycks. The Zodiacs. So, Leorio, he's someone that's always thought of others before himself. In every single way he's involved in the story, he enhances the other main characters. He is the nucleus of the cast. He is the sunlight to them. He's always there offsetting Kurapika. He's always the guy who's reaching out to Kurapika. He's always trying to get a hold of him, always checking up on him. With Leorio, he's always there as a voice of wisdom, of maturity for Gon and Killua. If anything, he's a bit like Gon's real father figure, because of course Kite isn't very present in the story. And I think that it's amazing because Leorio, all throughout the story, he always puts his personal feelings aside. When you meet up in York New, Leorio just screws everything he was doing and he works for Gon and Killua to help them get Greed Islands. You know, there was this scene where Gon and Killua are sleeping and Leorio's out at night putting posters up for the arm wrestling. And it really makes you think, wow, this character, his existence is to enrich the cast. And of course, we all saw the reaction when Leorio and Gon reunited. So now that I've established that Leorio is the best character morally, I want to also talk about why he's the most important character. I believe that Leorio is the most important character in Hunter x Hunter because he exemplifies the series. Hunter x Hunter, whilst it's a dark series, it's about adventure, about, as Jing says it, doing the little detours in life, because that's where you'll find the things more important than what you want. And who else better exemplifies that than Leorio? He's always doing things because other people could benefit from it. And I find that just his spirit, right? His way of being. And he's always pushing the story forward. He's a character that, if you think about it, he helped Kurapika get better after the Phantom Troop and he was, passed out. He's there in the exam at the start of it. He was really pushing Gon, and he was pushing Gon to be a better version of himself and putting faith in Gon immediately. He was able to put his disrespect that Kurapika put on him at the start to the side to go and better their agreement of the group. Leorio is always someone that's pushed the story. He was the one pushing to see Killua. He was the one working as if he was Killua's best friends. So in every single arc that's happening, you see Leorio, he was pushing for them to meet back together in Yorknew. As soon as Gon and Killua arrived in Yorknew, Leorio was there. He's there calling Kurapika. So Leorio is always pushing the main cast along. So he works a bit like Togashi. He's someone that's pushing. Even Leorio, right now, he's in the Zodiacs, pushing the entire Hunter Association along. He went in and he applied to be the chairman of the election. So he's there, literally changing the scope and the dynamic of the series. He's there, bringing appreciation and awareness to Gon, who's someone that's always sacrificed during the series. And I think that just shows how much of a G Leorio is. The fact that Hunter x Hunter follows because of Leorio. He's the one pushing it, He's the one that got. Without Leorio, Killua and Gon would not have gone to Green Island. Without going to Green Island, they would have never met Kite. The Chimera Ant Talk wouldn't have happened, including our cast. So the whole reason we've got that scene with Meruem and Komugi, everything is thanks to Leorio. Because he's really the one that's hustled to make all the major plot points happen. So, with all that being said, to conclude, this is why I believe Leorio is the underrated hero of Hunter x Hunter and carries the show's very soul. Thank you very much for watching. This is Heijugon. I hope you have a nice day. Peace out.
羽ばたいたら戻らないと言って目指したのは青い青いあの空